bevor wir zu dem Tag Team Fight kommen, kommen wir zu einem Match. Und dabei geht es ebenfalls um einen Titel. Und zwar um die wXw Women's World Championship. Und zum ersten Mal in der Geschichte der wXw sehen wir ein Last Woman Standing Match. Ziel ist es, beziehungsweise in diesem Match gibt es keinen Countout, keine Disqualifikation, anything goes. Ziel ist es, die Gegnerin per Knockout auf die Bretter zu bringen. Erst wenn diese dann nicht innerhalb eines 10-Counts wieder auf die Beine kommt, haben wir eine Siegerin und einen wXw Women's World Champion. Und ich rufe nun die Kontrahentinnen zu mir in den Ring. Ich präsentiere die Herausforderin, 1,61 Meter groß, 64 Kilogramm schwer, aus Moskau, Russland, Masha Slamovich!
Russian dynamite! Explode back into wXw tonight at Broken Rules! Masha Slamovich with a chance to become the Women's World Champion in this historic match, first ever last woman standing match in the history of West Side Extreme Wrestling. We're about to see it right here.
Und ich rufe ihre Gegnerin. Meine Damen und Herren, die Gegnerin kommt zum Ring in Begleitung des Perfect Man Jacob Crane. 1,73 Meter groß, 59 Kilogramm schwer, aus dem sonnigen Florida, USA. Hier ist der amtierende wXw Women's World Champion, the Y2 Cutie, Ava Everett!
Speaking of history makers, you're looking at the only ever three-time Women's World Champion, Ava Everett. Has done it more times than anyone in wXw history. Slamovich looking relaxed though. Sat on that steel chair that she's brought to the ring. Everett with that kendo stick in hand. There's another weapon, Jacob Crane. The so-called perfect man, a fellow Y2 cutie. Under these kind of stipulations that the name Broken Rules is so apt, there's no count out, no disqualification. This one could get really quite brutal. We just keep on going until one of these women cannot answer the referee's count of 10. At that point, the last woman standing will be the champion of the world. Referee gonna have his hands full here. Well, the smart thing to do might be to just get out of the way and let these two fight. Remember, no disqualification. Which could be bad news for Slamovich in the sense that means Jacob Crane at ringside can't really be prevented from getting involved, other than the fact that I suspect he might be a little bit scared of Russian dynamite. Ava Everett, her biggest fear is losing that prized Women's World title. That record-breaking third title reign began in August. And previously, as the Women's World Champion, we've seen Everett take that title back across the ocean to the United States, where she's from. She's returning to Florida again pretty soon after her latest European tour. She'll be hoping that Women's World Championship is in her luggage again. Here comes Jacob Crane, look at this. I said he might be a factor. Slamovich saw him coming, and the chair right to the head. Good God. We might need a medic. We might need a medic for Jacob Crane. Slamovich, no nonsense, taking no prisoners. Snapmare takedown, aggressively hit on Ava Everett. Kick right between the shoulder blades, and then one in the chest. Slamovich looking to wear down Everett early on. Very aggressive start from Slamovich. Slamovich, we've already seen a number of occasions in the past in wXw, made it to the quarterfinals of 16 karat gold earlier this year. Made it to the finals of the Femme Fatale tournament in 2022 as she hits a snap suplex there on Everett on the floor. The rules here mean that this match can go anywhere. Referee can administer that 10 count to a fallen competitor anywhere in the building. Doesn't have to be inside the ring necessarily. There's another snap suplex. It's going to be a challenge for Everett to answer the 10 count already, I think. Slamovich not letting the referee get past a 2 count. Slamovich has got a half crab applied. Everett can tap out, but it won't count. There's no submissions here. The only way to win is that 10 count. Everett now with a damaged leg, which might prevent her from standing up. Can't be the last woman standing if you can't stand. Slamovich very much the aggressor as Everett gets sent into the ring post, and so far this has been something of a mismatch. Chop to the throat though from Everett as she tries desperately to get back into this. Chop to the back of the neck as well. I'm sure Jacob Crane was probably a central part of Everett's game plan here, but we're on to plan B for Everett, because Jacob Crane, I don't think, is going to be threatening Masha Slamovich or anyone else for quite a while after that chair shot. Everett bringing down that arm, that shot across the back of Slamovich. Slamovich sent face first into the ring apron. Slamovich trying to fire back. What's she got there? Hold on, what's that in her hand? I didn't even see she's got something in her hand. It's a staple gun. That was into the breast. My God. Where did that staple gun come from? She must have got it from under the ring, I think, but another one to the other breast, and Ava Everett screaming in pain. Everett, oh, one right between the legs. Masha Slamovich hasn't come here to play games. And the referee is going to issue the count here. If Everett knows what's good for her, maybe she'll stay down. Slamovich already proving she's willing to do anything to win this last woman standing match. Referee's up to a count of 6. 7 now. And Everett has got up. Match is going to continue. The headbutt here from Slamovich. Slamovich tried to send Everett again into the ring post. This time, though, it was Slamovich who went head first in. Which one of these women is still going to be the Women's World Champion as we head to Hamburg in a week or so's time, and then Oberhausen for the 23rd anniversary of wXw, and on into the new year. Tickets available for all our upcoming events, as always, at events.wxw-wrestling.com. But never in any previous wXw event have we seen a match like this? A last woman standing match. And some of the fans here in the Batschkapp seeing it a little bit closer up than they might like. The suplex into the chairs. Slamovich screaming in pain, and this is the first time really since the opening bell that the challenger seems to be in trouble. It might be serious trouble. Everett is down as well though. If we had a double count out here, if both women were counted down for the count of 10, it'll be a draw.
6.
And of course Everett would retain, but as it happens, both women have got back up. Everett's rolled into the ring. Slamovich following her shortly afterwards. Everett. What a shot to the face of Slamovich. Elbow from Slamovich into the jaw of Everett. Everett uses that jaw pretty regularly. She likes to talk some trash to her opponents. She can hit hard, just as hard as she talks, as she's proven here against Slamovich. Everett, the Y2 cutie, nothing cute about these strikes. Slamovich kicking high into the shoulder there of Everett. Oh my goodness. Kick right to the face. The point of the toe of Everett there, I think, went into the face of Slamovich. Slamovich, though, gets her, drops her on the back of the neck from nowhere. Slamovich, so dangerous, so explosive, with an arsenal of offensive weapons. When I say weapons in that sense, I'm talking about wrestling moves, but of course, actual weapons are part of her repertoire tonight. Under these rules, Everett back to her feet on the count of 6. Slamovich tried to go to the ropes. Everett grabbed her by the tights. Reverse DDT. Slamovich's head, the back of it, bouncing off of the mat like a basketball.
2. 3.
Slamovich had success all around the world. Current knockout world tag team champion over in Impact Wrestling.
5.
Alongside Killer Kelly, is one half of MK Ultra. Kick there. Doesn't mind being a knockout. She was almost knocked out by that kick from Everett, who follows up with German suplex, kick to the face by Everett. Normally here, Everett would go for the pin, but she's going to have to hope that she hits Slamovich hard enough to keep her down for the count. Slamovich not showing many signs of life yet.
6.
Referee already more than halfway through his count.
7.
To 7 now.
8.
Oh, Everett saw that Slamovich was going to beat the count, so get straight back on. No, wait, it's Crane. How is he still alive? Jacob Crane got the championship belt. Smashed Slamovich with it. I think his equilibrium is a little bit off kilter, but you can understand why. Crane somehow on his feet, helping out Everett, holding Slamovich in place. With a super kick right into the face of Russian Dynamite.
2.
Crane does not look well.
3.
But he may have just made the difference here.
4.
He's got that women's world title belt, hoping that he is just 5 seconds away from being able to hand it back to Everett.
7.
Referee up to 7 again.
8.
Slamovich is moving again. Still got some work to do, but uses the ropes to get up on 9. We're back on here. Everett straight back onto Slamovich. Where's Crane going? I think Crane's looking under the ring. He's found another chair. And it's a wooden board as well. All sorts of weaponry underneath that ring. Crane's going to slide the board in. I think Everett setting up those 2 chairs. They're going to use the chairs to turn that wooden board into a makeshift table. I think they are. Everett choking out Slamovich with that kendo stick. Jacob Crane continues with the furniture removal, rearranging of all these items in an increasingly crowded ring. Yeah, it is set up now effectively as a table, that wooden board.
5.
Everett and Crane arguing about something.
6.
Crane doesn't know what day of the week it is, I'm sure. If he did before, he doesn't now. Here comes Slamovich. Look at those shots from Slamovich. The kendo stick. Crane and Everett taking the full force from Russian dynamite. Slamovich is out of control here with that stick. Everett and Crane trying to get away up onto the stage. Remember though, that 10 count can be administered anywhere. And in fact, there's more weapons up on that stage. Everett may have made a mistake by going up there. Kick to the face from Slamovich. What's she doing? Slamovich moving around another makeshift table, those couple of easels, that wooden board on top.
5.
The referee was counting Everett. That was what that 5 count was, but hold on. Oh, Crane gonna save Everett. Crane is thumbing to the eye there of Slamovich. Crane charges Slamovich and Crane goes through the table. A far from perfect night for the perfect man. Well, for the second time in this match, Jacob Crane has been seemingly annihilated. Big body slam though. Slamovich bringing down Everett hard onto that steel ramp.
1. 2.
Again, referee counting down Everett.
4.
He's relentless in this kind of match.
5.
Everett having just felt their whole body writhe in pain from that body slam.
7.
Has to find something left in her to answer the count. Can she do it?
8.
Referee's up to 8. She's by the steps, that might help her, but the referee's on 9. And finally says that Everett is just about up. Everett clinging on here at the moment to her 3rd Women's World title reign. Jacob Crane is utterly motionless this time on the stage. Slamovich has her up. Air raid crash into the chair.
Here we go again. 1.
And that, you've got to believe, will be that. But Everett she's moving a little bit.
4.
One thing to be moving slightly, it's another thing to be able to stand up
5.
after that impact.
6.
Everett having to answer the count in the next 4 seconds.
8.
Referee on 8. And Slamovich with a kick to the head, which will stop the count. Oh no. Well, normally, if you see a bag like that in this kind of match, it means one thing and one thing only. Don't tell me it means that here. This is about to get taken up a notch. Yes, it is. The thumbtacks. Hundreds of drawing pins, thumbtacks, whatever you want to call them. Those sharp, pointy pins, and hang on. Everett just firing at Slamovich. Slamovich was talking to the ref. Slamovich just got clobbered with that Women's World title belt. Just throwing that chair right at the head of Slamovich. Man, this is brutal. She's whipping her with the title belt. Everett's gone to a place that we have rarely seen her go to. Fans are trying to get Slamovich back into this, but look, Everett is kicking Slamovich into some of those thumbtacks. She didn't go quite through the main pile there, fortunately, but now she's underneath that makeshift table. Slamovich flat on her back, underneath that table. Referee has started the count again, but I don't think he's going to get to 10 because Everett has other plans. Slamovich has crawled out from under the table. Everett might regret, I think, going up there. Everett trying to fight back as Slamovich comes at her with an elbow. Yeah, teetering above that wooden board. Headbutt from Everett. Slamovich almost falling down. Wait, Slamovich, hang on. Oh my God, Slamovich! Wow! From Russia with love! Slamovich, that package pile driver! The head of Ava Everett smashing through the wooden board! Referee is counting them both down!
6.
Up to a count of 6, and Slamovich, I think Slamovich is going to beat the count.
8.
Everett was dumped on her head from Russia with love. We're up to 9.
10.
There's 10. It's over. It's over. We've got a new women's world champion.
Die Siegerin und damit neuer wXw Women's World Champion, Masha Slamovich!
Masha Slamovich in the first ever last woman standing match in wXw is indeed the one standing after all is said and done. And for the first time in her career, Russian Dynamite is the women's world champion of wXw. The very embodiment of broken rules. There are broken bodies, broken tables, but the spirit of Masha Slamovich not broken. She is the champion of the world here in Frankfurt.
She is the last woman standing, and therefore the new champion, Masha Slamovich!
An incredible moment for Masha Slamovich as Jacob Crane and Ava Everett retreat. Everett's record-breaking third title reign is over. The new queen is Masha Slamovich.
Der neue